Hello friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so very glad that you clicked on this video today to join me in bringing you some amazing bookish content. And yes, as you can see by the title, it's going to be a super fun video. This is going to be part reading vlog, solo date, kind of lunch dinner, and it's going to be a book shopping book haul as well. So I'm going to be hitting up the Barnes & Noble in my area, as well as a couple thrift stores that I really enjoy to hunt for some books. I will haul them at the very end of the video, as well as do a little bit of reading and a couple books that I'm reading this month for my TBR and insert that, and then we're going to discuss the book when I'm done. You know how it is. And yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoy. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and hit your notification bell so you can be notified every single time I post a video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and join this bookish fam because we are so nice and we have so much fun together. But yes, I am currently in my car at the bank. I have to go to the bank and do a little adulting, and then I'm gonna head over to Barnes & Noble, and I will take you guys along for the journey and for the day. I do hope that you guys enjoy, and without further ado, and to stop all my rambling, let's jump straight into the video. Alright, so I'm heading into Barnes & Noble. Let's go book shopping. Yes, I know, I'm passing a bunch of books, but I'm on a mission. So I have secured the bag of amazing goodies. But yes, I'm gonna go meet my mom now and head to the thrift store, do a little bit of that, and then we're gonna dive into some reading, and at the end I'll let you know what I get. But I guess you can call this part one to my massive book haul, because I do have some Amazon books that will be coming soon. All right guys, so I have the bag of books. Quite heavy actually, but got those, so I will let you know what they are at the end. But I'm heading over to pick up my mom to go to the thrift store. Hopefully I can make it there in time. Honestly, at this rate, we might not get to the thrift store because I think it closes at 6 o'clock. Unless I go to buy it myself and I don't end up picking her up. I'm gonna have to call her and ask her about that. But regardless, I got books. I'll haul them at the end. I am getting quite hungry. It's 4:30. I didn't really have lunch today, so I'm gonna end up going to get something to eat a little bit later and do some reading, which I'm excited about because I'm almost done with Harry Potter, y'all. It's really good. And then I started The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, which is also really good so far. But yeah, I'm working on those two right now. I hope that I'll be able to get, you know, a good chunk of them both done, or at least by the end of the weekend. I definitely know I want to listen to some of my audiobook tonight because I'm going to be doing my hair. So while I'm doing that, it makes the best, you know, sense to listen to an audiobook while you do it. So I'm probably going to do that because it's really hard to read while I do it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what's in store in these books. I think I got a really nice selection, some middle grade and a couple YA books as well. Books that are all on my want to read list. A couple of them that weren't, but when I saw them I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds great. And then, like I was mentioning, I have some books on Amazon that I want to get myself to do like a nice haul going into the new year. So there'll be some different stuff on there, but most of those books, like some of those books I've already read, and so I just want the physical copy of it now. Or like I want the hardcover special edition version of the book now. And then some of them are just complete box sets. Like I was tempted to buy it, but it's like, no, I'm gonna wait till I get the whole box set together. It's a really good deal on Amazon. So I am gonna be getting those. And then I'll post that in link because I have another like other random stuff that's gonna be in that haul, Amazon haul too. So that'll be coming eventually, not sure when. But yeah, so today went good so far. As you guys are watching this video, fingers crossed, my 22 things I learned in 22 gets uploaded onto YouTube, because I've been having a little bit of trouble today with it. It's a kind of a late upload too, but I think that's fine. But I am hoping that, oh good, I got through there. Sorry sir, you did not take the opportunity. But yeah, I am going to hope that you guys got that up, because I think it's good. I learned quite a lot this year. More than 22 things, obviously, but like, you know, for the sake of the video and the nice title, we did 22 things I learned in 2022. But yeah, I hope that you guys liked that video and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna go over to my mom's side of the town. If I can't get to the thrift store, at least I will be able to drop off my laundry. So it's a win-win, you know what I mean? Pick your battles here, people. But yeah, I will catch up with you guys when I get to the thrift store, and then when I am on my way to the restaurant so that we can go get some good food and read and talk about Harry Potter and the Chronicles of Narnia. And then we're gonna end off with an awesome book haul of all the books that I got. And yeah, I'm so glad that you guys are here, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Just left out of the thrift store. It was a little bit of a bust, but I was able to get 2 books and something for a family friend, so I can say I guess it was a win a little bit. But yeah, now I'm off to get something to eat because I am starving. Let me know down in the comments what you guys ate today for lunch, dinner, or breakfast. Alright guys, so Harry just got his broom. everybody. So I am home from having some dinner, I guess, at this point, because it is 7:47. I've been home for a little bit now. I had some stuff I had to do, but I have the big Barnes & Noble bag and then a small bag from the thrift store because, like I was saying, it was a little bit of a bust, but I was able to find something for a family friend as well as find 2 books there, but like their selection was really poor, I feel like, for a Barnes, for a thrift store. They had just like a lot of weird books, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't think the Salvation Army should have had those there, but they did. But I was able to find 2. One of them I heard of, and it's on my want to read list, and I'm really glad I was able to thrift it because then, you know, I can look, you know, at other like used bookstores to find the other books in this series instead of like going to Barnes & Noble and paying the extra money for it. So I believe this book was $1, and that is Aragon. Now, I've watched the movies of this, which is the movie so long ago, like I don't even remember, but it's on my list to want to read this book, so I had to pick it up, and it's in pretty good condition. I mean, it has like a little bit of like little flipped up edges like on the back, but like it's totally fine. It has a little bit more character, you know, has that old book smell. You know, it looks very nice and red, so I'm super excited about it. Still looks quite new. But yeah, this is the first book I got at the thrift store, and the second book I got is this one. Is actually brand spanking new, honestly. Like, it's perfect condition. It's called The Resurrectionist of Calgio. I'm not exactly sure, but it's by Wendy Trimboli and Alicia Zalaga, I think that's how you pronounce their names. But first of all, the cover is really nice. I was really drawn to just how crisp and nice it looks. But this, I believe, is, let me just read you this little bit here. It says, with a murder on the loose, it's up to an enlightened body snatcher and a rebellious princess to save the city in this wonderfully inventive Victorian tinged fantasy noir. So that sounds really interesting. You know, a little spooky, alive. I like it a lot, so I'm excited to dive into that eventually. Not exactly sure when, but I got that. Now to go into my Barnes & Noble books, which I made, ooh, something's wet. What's wet? I made sure, nothing's wet. Okay, good. I made sure to like look for books that have that like that BOGO buy one get in 50% off type deal. That's usually like how I like to get my Barnes & Noble books. Obviously, middle grade fiction is like really a steal when they're on the buy one get one 50% off because they're already like $8, $7.99, maybe even a little bit less. But it's really good for YA or adult books because they usually start at $16, $17, $18. So to get one and get one half off, it's like you're getting a middle grade fiction novel. But the first YA, I guess I'll go YA first, and then I'll go middle grade next. But like this one is supposed to be like a middle grade NYA. So let me know down below in the comments if you've ever heard of like when you look up a book on Goodreads to figure out what like the different genres are, it'll say YA and middle grade. Does that mean that young adults, there's young adult themes in it, or they think it could go either way? I'm kind of confused by that. But I have one book in there that said that, and then I got the rest are just regular middle grade. But yeah, the first YA book that I got is called Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen. And I had to pick it up because the girl on the front has that glorious hair, and that's how my hair looked earlier before I put it back in this little bun. But I was really drawn just to how beautiful it is. I like the gold like little foiling on the front. She's super pretty. And this says this is a must-read West African fantasy and stunning series opener. So I think there's another, just one more book. Yeah, Soul of the Deep. And this, I believe, follows a young girl, yes, who is a mermaid. A Mamiwata is a mermaid who collects souls of those who've died and blessing them to send them on their journeys back home. But a living boy is thrown overboard and he's not dead, and she goes to save him, and that is forbidden. So there's a little bit of romance in here, a little bit of adventure. She's like exiled, like she has to see how she's gonna get herself back together and back to her people. Is she gonna be welcome or shunned? So I thought that was super intriguing. And then it's not very thick. It's only 306 pages, and for a YA, I think it's a longer book. No, it's not about longer book. I don't know, but I thought that was really nice. Then I got Cersei, which this has been on my want to reads for so long. It was in my Amazon cart, and I'm planning on doing a big Amazon haul for like Christmas time. just for some random stuff that I need, but also there's gonna be a few books in there. But this was in there. But when I went to Barnes & Noble, it was $16.99. And I was like, this is a bad decision because, you know, you can get it on Amazon for cheaper. But like, it just called my name. Cinder by Marissa Mayer. And this is a Cinderella retelling. And on Goodreads, they have a different cover. And I put it in there as one to read, but I never saw these covers. So when I went in and saw these covers, it sold me. I mean, that pop of pink is just to die for. We love. And all the other books have also that nice coloring on the front. So there's Cinder, Scarlet, Cress, and Winter. If you look on the back, they all have that really nice you know, like coloring on the back of them. But this is book number 1, so I got it. This is a Cinderella retelling. I mean, oh my gosh, we love her. Yes, Cyborg Cinderella dropping her shoe. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. So I'm super excited to get into that. Like I said, I've been on a middle grade kick and I love it. I'm not gonna stop. So don't worry out there if you are here for the middle grade books. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna continue to read them. I got a whole bunch of them here and I'm gonna keep buying them and keep reading them. But I definitely wanna get into my YA books because most of the books I have that I have not read are YA. But slowly but surely they're gonna get done. And then the book that's supposed to be like YA and middle grade is called The Forgotten Five Map of Flames. This is book 1 by Lisa McMahon. And this looks really interesting. It really drew me in, just the cover alone, because I would love to read something that's from a lot of different viewpoints. Not that I think that this, does this one come from multiple viewpoints? No, it doesn't look like this one does. Like if you've ever read East and West by Judith Pateau or Edith Pateau, Edith or Judith, I'll post her name up here. But yeah, she writes books that are from each character's perspective, and I love books like that. I think that's really fun. Not that this book does that from what I'm seeing, but it may just not say their name, but I just really like that all the characters were like right there in the front of the book. The next book I got is book number 2 of the Landon series, The Enchantress Returns. This is the reason why I wanted to go to Barnes & Noble today to get book number 2. And also, again, this cover is living. I mean, we just love Chris Colfer, his designs, his writing. I'm so excited to dive into this book. And if you haven't seen already, I posted my full review on this. No spoilers. I'll link a card up here at the top. But guys, it was so good. The message was so good. I could literally talk about that book for literal hours. So I had to pick this up as soon as possible. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this. The House of Secrets by Chris Columbus and Ned Vizzini, maybe. But this looks really interesting, and it's like a pretty big book for like a middle grade. Oh, and I love, what would you call them, tapered edges? The book, The Library of Legends, I'll post a picture up here. It has those same edges that are like, where like one page is one length and the next page is another length. It just gives me that old scroll, like old text, you know what I mean? Like ancient history. Like I just really love that. And this has some nice little, I think I saw a couple little illustrations, kind of like Chris Colfer's book. In the inside, I love books like that. It lets you visualize what the author is actually trying to portray to you. But I'm super excited to dive into this one. I got Eva Evergreens, A Semi-Magical Witch by Julie Abe. And this drew me in because I like anime. My sister really likes anime, but like I like it. There's a few that I've like watched that I'm like, that was real good, you know. But this obviously is giving me just those vibes, just based alone on like the designs and what I see 100%. And so that's why I picked it up. I just thought it looked really pretty, and it follows this witch. Her name is Eva Evergreen, and this says, requirements to pass the novice quest. 1, help your town, do good all around. 2, live there for 1 moon and don't leave too soon. And 3, fly by broomstick, the easiest trick. So it looks like someone is trying to figure out how to become a witch and how to help her town. And that just looks super exciting. I have never read it. It is the Tale of Despereaux. And a lot of people I know read this in middle school or whatnot. And I was not one of the ones. I'm not sure, maybe my school didn't have this as one of the reading books to have. But like, I've never read it, and so it's about time that I picked it up. And this is like this is a cover that I saw because when I looked on Goodreads, they had like some, you know, older versions and whatnot of this book and just based on how it looks, but this looked really fun and just, I love it. So I'm super excited to dive into this. It's a super quick read as well. And then again, this has really nice, cute little illustrations in the book to give you a little background and a little visualization, and I love that. 10 books in this book haul, and I read more in Harry Potter. Oh my gosh, guys. So I am nearly like 75, I think I'm like 75% done. I'm taking things really slow, I find, with my reading. It's because I read more books at the same time. So it's like I'll read one, put it down, read another one, and kind of bunch around. But I know for 2023, I want to try to read one book at a time. But yeah, I loved it. It's getting so good. I've gotten to the point now where Harry Potter has received his broom because they saw that he's really good at flying. He's going to be a seeker, if I'm not mistaken. So that was really exciting, and I really love how irritated Malfoy was about it. And then Hermione, or Hermione, or however you say her name is, I mean, I have a love-hate with her because I feel like that would have totally been me. That totally was me as a little kid. Like, I wouldn't say I was a know-it-all, but like, I have 2 cousins, and then my brother. One of my cousins, like, he's the same age as me, like a few months older, but like him, his little brother, and then my little brother always hung out, and it was like I was the outlier, I was the girl. So like, honestly, I felt like I was like that bossy one, like, guys, this is what you need to do, get it together, get it in line. So I really felt like I filmed myself in her, but at the same time, I'm like, you doing too much, lady. Like, you are doing too much. But no, I really love it so far. I think Neville's really cute. I love that he's scared of everything. But yeah, it's going so well. I cannot wait to get done. My hope is to have it done by the end of this weekend. So I'm filming on Saturday, and this will be up for you guys on Sunday. So when you're watching this, hopefully I've already have finished it. But yeah, I'm really loving it so far. I did not dive into the Voyage of the Dawn Treader today, but I've left off on that book where they have now fallen into a painting on the wall, and their cousin is like not having it. This little evil brat just doesn't like it, isn't having a good time, but they are just thriving with Prince Caspian because they got to meet him again. He is on the ship. But yeah, it's super exciting. I'm loving the reading so far. If I can get both of those done, or at least get the Harry Potter done this weekend, my goal is to pick up the next book in the Chronicles of Narnia, which is The Silver Chair, and then dive into book number 2 of the Blameless series, The Tarnished. I'm really excited to dive into that as well. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so very much for clicking on this video today and joining me in bringing you this amazing content. Do not forget to like the video, hit your notification bell so you can be notified every single time I post a video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and join this bookish fam. I say that after every video because we are so nice, so amazing, and we have so much fun together. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you in my very next video. Bye, friends.